Hey everybody, this is Vril. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 and our playthrough as the German Reich. So we are preparing a war against the UK. We have our Sea Lion forces starting to prepare on the English coast here. We've got about 10 divisions that are on land here on the southern English coast. We've got some paratroopers that are building up as well. So I'm going to start justifying this war, and I think this will set us... Well, let me check. When will it set us? March 15th of 38, so that'll be perfect. About 4 months from now, we'll build up our last units, and let me just go ahead and get things going. To do a little bit of order of battle, and I've got all my ships that were arriving here, and we'll wait to have them head out to the English Channel. Basically, we're trying to make, as much as we can anyway, a German doomstack here in the English Channel. I've got, like, all of my air forces... going to focus on that while we move our troops across, and then I'll probably have them focus on the actual southern England here as well. Got a bunch of factories going to come online. I think that... I know we have a bunch of tanks to build, but I think more important is actually building these Opel Blitz. So let's go ahead and create another cycle that we'll have to... I don't think we need to be doing this trading of rubber anymore. Some tungsten. Okay, I think we still need that. Yeah, because we only have that slight surplus. We still need oil as well. And I'm sure we're going to be trading for even more oil. One thing I did do was, after the Anschluss of Austria, we got a bunch of old units, so I went ahead and upgraded them all to infantry divisions. So let me go ahead and delete these new templates that we had. Now these paratroopers, the Fallschirmjägers, should be done. Gonna have a bunch. I'm gonna build actually naval dockyards here. Let me build a ton of them if I can. All along the coastlines here. I'm going to be focusing on my navy a little bit more than, well, more than I thought I would anyway. We might even build some aircraft carriers, so we obviously need to move our way over to the Americas at some point. Honestly, I haven't done that much naval warfare in this game, so we'll see how that goes, and obviously our navy's like pretty bad at this point, so we'll be building that up. So we have a German military mission to China. Germany has enjoyed good relations with China since the end of the previous Weltkrieg. Despite the loss of our Chinese possessions, a German military mission has been present in China for a number of years, and Alexander von Falkenhausen has made great progress in reforming parts of the Kuomintang army. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. This is naturally of some concern to the Japanese given the present war against China. They are demanding an immediate withdrawal of German support to the Chinese. So our advisors will stay, but won't gain anything. We gain land doctrine research time minus 7% if we recall Falkenhausen. So we'll do that. We also have the Italians announcing claims on Yugoslavian territory. So speaking to the Italian population again along the Dalmatian coast, Benito Mussolini has announced that Italy fully considers Italian-speaking territory in Yugoslavia to be a rightful part of Italy. An official statement backed up by claims, making clear that Italy is prepared to take the territory by force if needed. Those territories seem more Italian than Yugoslavian. So we've got... Rocketry focus was also done, so we'll go right into that extra research slot is what we wanted. Good stuff. We're going to have to change our manpower over momentarily too. And it looks like we're getting these done. Let's see what to go into next. Let's do a land doctrine here. So we have a choice between our mobile infantry and blitzkrieg, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to be going into like more SS divisions, which are mechanized motorized. So let's do that over our panzer divisions and do mobile infantry. That's just what I'm thinking to do. We might even go ahead and build a couple more of these than we previously were. Naval dockyards online, more of them. Let's go ahead and actually build some convoys here. So, I mean, we've got plenty, but we're going to need more, most likely. Okay, so we've got another guy to use here. So, what do we actually want to use this on? At some point, I'm probably going to be focused on some capital ships rather than raiding fleets, so I might do that. I think we're gonna like division recovery rate, though. Yeah, let's go with that. More naval dockyards coming online. We're building these battleships, let's just like max that out. I think our Fallschirmjägers have arrived there too. I think we should just go ahead and get this going, researching our next infantry equipment so that we can shift that over when we can, as soon as we can. So these guys are here. I'm going to build a new army, put them on the Sea Lion Theater, change them to a different color of blue. And I liked this one general we had. I think Student was his name. Oops. I was just looking at, there he is. So he has the commando out of supply, and I'm going to set that up. To have a transport standing by. Looks like we've got some other fighters and support also standing by. I'm not sure if everybody has a mission here. Yeah, a couple of these guys did. Naval strikes for our... Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So we're looking for March 15th for our war declaration. Let me double check our training forces. These guys are still training. Maybe we can move some of these, though. Got a bunch of new ones coming online, though. Actually, so these guys are trained up. Let's put them on this army here. And let me have these guys assigned to this, and everybody that was on this one assigned to this one. There we go. Alright, so I mean, we're going to be declaring war 2 months, which is going very quickly. We're denouncing the British ideals. Actually, did we... Not sure if I did this, but let me double check. Ah, here, yeah. So, or did we? Let me move this out of the way. Yeah, we need to be setting these actually to come out in Normandy rather than scattering it all around. And let me make sure everybody else, talking Navy-wise, comes out again right there and remerge them up. Got some cruisers, and we're done with the dive bombing. Probably just go right into the direct ground support. More British posturing that we're going to be dealing with. So these guys are pretty green. So we'll see what happens. Basically, got a bunch of more oil that's needed apparently. Did that do that correctly? Should be now. Okay, that extra research slot is available. We might want to do this air innovations. I'm going to do naval rearmament, though, because we're going to be doing that, I think. And actually, with that said, we've got this 5th slot. Let's go ahead, actually, start looking at carriers here. I think we're going to do that. So 1 more month until we declare war and prepare our Sea Lion. Let me actually... Okay, we didn't actually have these guys training or anything like that, so I probably should have. They're trained, but they're not regulars. Maybe we wouldn't have had time anyway. These guys are actually not quite up to full strength, but they are the priority, I think. Yeah, they are. So they're being resupplied with panzers, I think, so... Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and change this limited conscription on over to extensive conscription. Now that we're about to declare our war, we should do that. And we'll build a bunch... Actually, wait. I wanted to do that on... oh, we already have it on battleships. Some more cruisers, will be pumping them out. So I think it was March 15th that we were going to declare this war. Good, nice to have these field hospitals attached by the time we went to war, but too late. So what to go into next? Another thing we could go into Navy-wise would be the landing craft, but that's still a little bit far away. Let's go ahead and go into the computing machines a little bit quicker with all of that. Look at this. We've got all these naval dockyards that are online now. So we'll pump out a bunch more military factories. We're like a military machine right now. We'll see. Hopefully this works for us in the battlefield here. We do have kind of our armies pretty split up. Okay, so we've fabricated our claim, justified our war. So everybody is ready to go, it appears. I'm going to set these guys to search and destroy. Let me make sure I have my best... Yeah, so we have Manstein on this, which is 8 SS divisions and 2 Panzer divisions, and then 10 Fallschirmjägers with Karl Student. So we'll see who we go to war with. We're ready if the Netherlands or Czech, or even Poland for that matter, if any of them. Now, we're not quite ready for Yugoslavia, but I suppose we have some forces to shift if we wanted to. But we want to take out the British as quick as we can, so we're ready to go. So let's see here. Canada, New Zealand, South Africa. So all the Commonwealth nations going to be joining in. Okay. We've got some air wings with no missions. These guys were going to be doing air superiority here. Watching for bombers coming in. What do we got here? Somebody doing some close air support here. That doesn't need to happen. So English Channel, Southern... Yeah, we don't need these Benelux guys doing this. I guess, actually, let's have them head to Southern England. Okay, so they're focused on the English Channel. We are going to initiate. Assuming that these guys are ready to go. We lack sufficient... Okay, we have to wait for our ships to get out there. Alright, so we are at war. World War II has commenced, most likely anyway. There we go, all of these nations. Alright, so our ships are out here. So Manstein is ready to do our invasion, and we'll see if the British... Okay, our Fallschirmjägers have arrived. So let's... Their organization stinks, but let's have them head to London if they can. We're not gonna... Well, I guess we could accept these guys, but nah, I'll let the Italians do whatever they want to do. Because again, we're not doing any sort of... Let's actually split these guys in half. We'll keep some of these guys back. Okay, so their beach invasion also happening right here. We've got total air superiority. And we've actually got these guys encircled here in Dover. That's good. It might have been an idea rather than attacking this. Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, they're taking some attrition. That's why we have that out of supply guy. Let's go ahead have these guys just support. Okay, what do we got here? Free dockyards. So we've got even more of these coming online. Build a few more destroyers. So we actually took out, or no, we didn't take out anything, but we had some close air support attacking some ships here. Some battle cruisers. It'd be awesome if we could take some of them out. What do we got over here? Same thing, no losses though. Missing equipment production. So yeah, we don't have any naval bombers. We'll think about that later. We're using our close air support, our Stukas for all of that. We've got to keep an eye on these guys here. There's prevented him from moving. We're about to succeed. And these guys are bogged down on the Battle of London here. Let's see if we can have half of these guys go on up here, maybe. Actually, they're defending, so never mind. So nobody else has attacked or anything like that. Okay, we took a couple of convoys with our Stukas. More naval battles going on here. This might be a bigger one. Yeah, okay, here, so they are attacking us quite heavy. We can probably move our... Yeah, we had losses of 10 destroyers, a cruiser, and our submarines. I think that's all of our submarines. So these guys are going to be retreating back to Normandy, it looks like. But, yeah, we only wanted them... What do we got here? Okay, we've got a naval invasion coming in. This was not expected. We've got a bunch of guys ready to go, though, if we need that. Guess I should have expected it. Oops. Yeah, when you click those, that is not good. Let's actually merge these guys up entirely. So knowing that everybody's going to be right here, let's set that one as the only place right now. I'm surprised that our Navy bombers haven't taken this out. Maybe they did, actually. Yeah, convoys. Okay, let's win this battle here. Yeah, so they've landed in Brest there. So we'll take them out. Actually losing up here. Let's not do that. So actually, these guys were all working on this. Let's merge them all into the same army. And we will set them attack Birmingham. We'll have these guys set their own offensive line and have them be attacking Dover. Okay, so the British... I guess we can set an offensive, or a front line here. Attacking in Brittany. Okay, well, I would say that we can probably move... Have we moved our Navy? Let's get them out of here, number one, before they get completely decimated. Let's just put them back in port. Or maybe they're engaged? Are they engaged right now? I can't tell, there's so much going on here. So we actually did sink destroyer, took out some aircraft. We're probably continuing to destroy these invasion forces that were coming in. We've got some guys arriving. Let's select everybody and cancel that and just frontline it. So I think as everybody is established, it looks like almost everybody does have their... These guys are sort of in a losing battle, though. Let's cancel them doing this. I'm gonna have everybody halt up there as well. Just keeping an eye on nobody else arriving quite yet. Oh yes, this was our naval bombers that they were talking about already. So we have overwhelming forces, and we're actually winning our battle in the attack on London here. So let me... move some of these guys to southern England. Let's move there we go. Was somebody doing naval strike? We don't need to be doing naval strike. Let's change that to close air support. Okay, we're going to take out this stack in Dover. If we can do that, that's good. We can then realign everybody onto the front line over here. And push out from here, so we have a good foothold. Now these guys, with Guderian here, let's push them to the coast. They're already on the coast for the most part. Can we not capture London? Alright, let's... Okay, so Manchukuo has capitulated. So Chiang Kai-shek has announced the cowardly Manjiang nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of Chinese forces throughout the country. The Manjiang government chose to flee the country and has gone into exile. Their main forces have capitulated, so though the war continues, is great victory for China. So the Japanese not doing very well over there. Let's trade with the Soviets for some oil. Hopefully securing our own oil lines at some point in time soon. So we're going to start this offensive with Manstein here in southern England. Looks like everything's going well down there too. We'll have to keep an eye though. We'll probably have some of these guys set up, again, that garrison the coastal regions. Okay, so our fleet actually retreated way back over here. It's actually not a good place for them to be. Okay, so we captured London. Let me look here. So we've actually had, well, okay, we've had about, what is that, like 1/8 the casualties that they've had. We've got 118 divisions, and they're only estimating, probably this is on the low side of that number. Yeah, we should be in good shape going forward. So continuing on. And we're about to destroy a bunch of their forces here too. Let's actually, I'm willing to accept casualties. So, these Sea Lion guys, let's go aggressive on them. Yeah, there they go. Making some progress. Yeah, look at them go. Yeah, that aggressive thing is pretty good. So we've got naval rearmament focus was complete. So I'm going to go right into naval effort. Naval rearmament only gave us some dockyards, but naval effort gives us some bonuses to research, which will be important. Probably do the plan Z here. Yeah, most likely. So we've got more. We're taking out some convoys. We have pretty good. Let me look here. Aircraft total 2.5% here. So we pretty much have total air superiority around these parts so far. I wonder if these guys need to be doing this. Let's cancel that. And we need to train for some more oil. Alright. Continuing on. Let's, okay, I was going to say, let's have these guys completely take southwest England. More dockyards coming online. Let's build a couple more convoys. And maybe some, we lost a bunch of destroyers, didn't we? I think we lost all of our subs as well, so we might want to think about that. And we're pushing towards Birmingham there. Okay, and these guys completely taking everything. I really don't like Guderian being on this army. It seems like a waste for him, but let me cancel whatever they're doing, and I'm going to set this army up. Do have some panzer divisions, SS divisions, that probably isn't needed. I'd rather have this be completely infantry. But let's go ahead and garrison up the coastlines here. Let's actually do the same with this one. Cancel what they're doing and garrison up the coastline. Just in case. Okay, so we should be good to go from there. But with that said, it actually does look like we're out of time for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Our Sea Lion is commenced and going pretty well here. So if you did, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps out the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.